Hello everyone, this is Pisces on Fire Tarot doing your 5-card career spread reading for the day. Today I am using the Native American Tarot deck. If I need any clarification on any of the cards, I'll use the Miniature Rider Tarot deck. I want to tell you a little bit about the spread before we even start. Card number 1. This card right here, it represents you, the individual. Card number 2 over here represents your current position, your current job, what you're doing right now. This card here in slot number 3 is how you currently feel about your present job. Card number 4 represents your current actions. Hey guys, look at that. Card number 4 is the 4 of Blades. Pretty neat, eh? Moving on to card number 5. Card number 5 is your end result. That's your outcome. I'd also like to remind you to please like, subscribe, and comment to the channel. Any comments that you have will be greatly appreciated. And send me a shout out if you resonate with this reading. Let me know. I'd like to know what's going on out there. For our first card, representing you, the individual, is the Hermit. And the Hermit is a major arcana card. In this deck, the Hermit is represented by the Mountain Man. The life he lives is the life he's chosen, in one way or the other. When I see this card in this deck, I see somebody that can live in 2 worlds simultaneously and still keeping to himself, still keeping his privacy. He knows things that you don't want to ask, you dare not ask, but you're comfortable with them, so you ask him anyway. I also think that with this particular card, the job you've chosen, it's not easy. It could be a very physical job, and it could be a job that you have to work outside in the elements, and you might have a lot of short distance travel in conjunction with your work. So you might work on the railroad. You could be the satellite TV installer. Could be the cable guy. That's how I feel on that card, representing you. The next card we have in the spread right here is also a major arcana card. It's the Star. And as always, the Star is a ultra positive card. Stars light up the night sky, as it sees right here. And I know that in Native American tales or folklore and family stories too, it's often spoken on that the stars help those that are wandering or lost, either by land or at sea. The stars are always helpful. I feel like you like your job, and it is something that enlightens you. You're learning things about yourself for you and your life situation at this time. I feel like this job that you have, it gives you balance too. You may have a really good work-life balance, and it helps you feel balance from the inside out. For the third card in the spread, how you are currently feeling about your job, is the Nine of Pipes, and that is defiance. And if you check out this defiance card, you'll see that there's a warrior on the horse. He has his weapon and he's ready to do what warriors do. And right now you feel as if you are preparing for battle. You're preparing for a confrontation, but your battle, your confrontation, is not days away. It's not hours away. It is in seconds. I mean, like in the snap of a finger, you're going to be in it. But you're ready. You're prepared. You got your stuff together. You know you got this. You're all amped up. You have your information, your weapons in hand, and you're ready. I also feel that this conversation, this confrontation, it's not done in private. And it may not even be a professional, quote unquote professional conversation, but it does occur in the work environment. It does occur in your workplace. And I reiterate that this most likely is not a physical confrontation. It's a confrontation with your words. It's going to get amplified. It's going to be taken up a couple notches. But when you finish with this conversation, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel good because you stood your ground. I mean, you already had your line drawn in the sand, but you implemented what you put out there. And you feel good about that. And you should. It shows that you're a person of your word. You're not playing any games. You don't take any crap. So right now, we're going on to the fourth card in the spread, and our fourth card is the Scout. And with the Scout in the 4 slot, it's the 4 of Blades. And this position represents action. And the card in the placement of action represents action and choices and change. But not just a little change. This is a huge change coming at you. Because as you can see, the Scout here, he's watching as this massive locomotive is coming across the prairie plain. I mean, like, that's a massive brand new technology coming through. And that's something that this guy here, the Scout, may have never ever seen before. And he may not fully understand it, but he understands that that's something different, it's something new, and it's changing. That's change coming. You're going to have to make some choices. And it could be from the feelings from the it could be from the feeling from the conversation, that confrontation from the Defiance card. But this change, this decision, it could be the consequence from those feelings. Maybe something was done before it was fully thought out. And the consequences of things not being fully thought out. You didn't scout out what was supposed to be done before you went in. Well, no, that's not right, because you were prepared. You were ready for it. But this here is a decision that is going to have to be made in result of number 3. Moving on to the number 5 card, we have the Chief of Pipes. Now the Chief of Pipes in this deck is slow. He's a slow go guy. But he moves slow for a very particular reason. With this individual, everything, and I mean everything to the tiniest detail, is considered. He wants to know all the angles. He wants to know everything. He will seek out all of that information, and most likely This dude's going to seek out the information all himself because he doesn't want secondhand information. He wants the information. This individual has a lot of respect for everyone, but he has the most respect for everyone's potential. He sees potential in people, and he wants to see it utilized in the best fashion possible. So with this card as your outcome card, whatever it is that you feel from this entire spread, what you feel about the confrontation, your work-life balance, you being able to survive and withstand, keep your privacy and your balance all here, and still being open enough for people to come to you and talk to you and have conversations with you and ask, those quote unquote inappropriate questions of you. All of that works in your favor with the Chief of Pipes. So whatever you have going on in the end, in the outcome, in your position, the way you've been, the way you've worked, your personality, it's going to work in your favor. But the Chief moves slow. So it's going to take time because he is getting that information. He's finding out what he feels important and what he wants to know. He moves so painfully slow. And it's going to take quite some time to get to the outcome. But the outcome is going to be in your favor. Because you're doing the right thing. You're standing up for yourself. And you keep to yourself. You investigate things yourself, even though it might be after the fact. I mean, even in the darkest times of working, your way was lit. You were shown things. You were using your intuition. You knew what was going on, even though things weren't specifically told to you, even though things weren't specifically shown to you. You knew what was going on. You knew what was up. So please let me know what you think of this reading. Let me know what you think of the spread. Once again, this is Pisces on Fire Tarot. And if this resonates with you, please leave a comment. You can reach me at piscesonfiretarot@gmail.com. If you'd like a more personal reading, you can reach me. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to enjoy yourself. No matter what your life situation or your current job situation is, make sure you enjoy yourself. Because to me, that's the most important thing. You got to have fun. Got to have the fun. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.